Okay, third recording thing for this. Hey guys, this is gamercal, and we have apparently a way to the sky. Yep, well, we're gonna have a look-see, and that is not a good start to this level. There's Dino Man. That's kind of not good either, because you can't kill a Dino Man with a shell, apparently. That I wasn't fully aware of, actually, I must admit, but you know, now that we are fully aware of it, we can try and avoid doing that in the future. So, there's a lot of vertical climbing in this game as well. That's not a bad thing, actually, but even so, it's kinda weird. And how am I gonna do this? I want to be smaller so I can do, you know, stuff. Why did I... Stop falling down, Cal. Yo, it's not necessary to fall down here. Right, well, you know, regardless of that fact, we'll just run up the hill, because running up a hill is apparently what we want to do, and, you know, the Muncher kind of disagrees with us, but I don't care. So, Mr., you know, like, hippo dinosaur guy, you know, you're just a hippo dinosaur guy, you're not really going to help us at all, and you're just going to try and spit fire on us. Why am I still talking about the hippo guy? Because I can. That's, you know, the only reason why we want to do anything, and that is a very weird situation to have the Cooper and a random spawning hippo man down there. Yeah, but to have the original Cooper and then a new one in its place as well was kind of weird. That was a very good shell kick, actually, that worked very nicely. So, we can't go back down now, we just have to deal with whatever comes our way. And apparently what comes our way is music. And hippos. You know, hippos are very musical if they want to be. You know, they don't necessarily want to be very often, but when they do, they are very, very good at it. Right there, brawl coin, you know, so that's number 4, so this level can't be too far from completion. I don't quite know what to think of that. That was not helpful, but, you know, we survived regardless, because I'm apparently adept at shell kicking stuff by now, which I'd like to hope I was, because of all the shell antics that we've had in this game so far, but, you know, that's a random cross-section pipe just because it's there. And there we go, there is the exit. So let's get ourselves some no stars, because I apparently don't like stars. I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know recently, and that's one of them. So, yeah. Anyhow, we're up to a pipe, so pipe into Skytown, I guess. Yep, Skytown it is. So, Clouds Road during the day. Okay. So we're gonna have different runs for this. Yep, there is a way through the sky, so Dancer can even step. Yep. Unfortunately, the Coopers have, haven't they? So, yep, we're gonna have a big old thing to do here, and I don't quite know what I was trying to do, but apparently invisible blocks are gonna kill me. Wonderful. Let's try that again. Only this time I'm gonna see, is there anything over here which I want? I guess there is, because there's a box, so yeah. So we have a power Goomba generator, that's not very nice, actually. Which way do I even want to go? Oh, come on, really? That's just not nice. That's just really not nice, and in the slightest. And, it's just really sour. The, don't ask, I don't know. Oh, come on, what the hell? I swear, they have a hitbox that's like 3 times the size of the sprite. And yeah, that was kind of terrible. Stop trying to rush things, Cal, seriously. Just take your time with it, and it's not hard, you know? But, of course, taking my time is something that I really don't like doing, is it? So, that's kind of why things fall all the time that they do. So, we can get over here, and I kind of want to know what's over here now that it's killed me before, you know, several times. Whoa! I don't like the fact that you can't see the enemies before they actually appear. It's really bad, you know? I mean, it's okay at times when it's not like the only thing that's gonna happen, but when almost every enemy is invisible to you until you know, get the chance to move. Is there a block up here or can I run up here? Okay, so I'm just gonna take the hit from him so that I can actually get rid of the bastard because lucky. He's just a pain. He's a royal pain, and I'm not going to go for that because I don't really want it. I will go for him so I can just get rid of everything. I saw that shell coming. Okay, well, I didn't see that coming, admittedly. That was kind of lucky, but, you know, we have to get lucky sometimes. And yeah, that is all that there is to it. There's a midpoint. So why would I have needed to have gone the other side? This is a yellow level, so there's no like secret exits or anything. So what was the point of the other side? I couldn't tell you right now, to be perfectly honest. I might go and have a look like after I've done the level, but I probably won't because I don't really see too much point, you know? It's just gonna frustrate me if I do that, because then I'll end up dying to it, and, you know, that's kind of bad. And we can apparently slide into shells an awful lot, because shells are there to be slid upon. That's just the way the world works. Okay, so cool fireballs hit, you know, 2 enemies at once. That's kind of useful. I did not really play that one as well as I should have. That's not quite so useful. You know, we don't talk about that one nearly as much, but, you know, sometimes we've just got to deal with whatever life throws at us, and apparently life throws screw-ups at us at times. You know, that could have been a hell of a lot worse. That really could have been a lot worse than that. So, there is the goal. Yeah, that was a pretty tame second half of the level, wasn't it? Oh well, mushroom for me, that's always nice, and you know, not much else to say about it. I think I will put the save state down and go and have a look at that other section, actually. Because I might as well, it's there, you know, it's a thing. We'll go and have a look-see. I just want to get the item first. So, you know, we'll go and get the item first, because apparently we are allowed to do that. You know, these power Goombas are really annoying, just in case anybody's not worked that out yet. I really don't like the power generator stuff. So what? Is that honestly it? The level was progressing in the other direction, and it's all for a coin? Well, that's just stupid. Whatever. Into the nighttime we go. And apparently the night music has you riding clouds. Okay, fair enough. So, we have ourselves 2 firearms, and is this gonna be... It's gonna be one of these things. Oh boy. I don't like this sort of cloud running thing. You know, I can tolerate a lot of cloud running type sections, but to have, you know, really narrow gapped muncher ruin type things is painfully bad, you know. It just feels like a complete lack of creativity, you know, in terms of the design of the level. It just feels really bad to have to rely on, you know, that. And now we're gonna have invisible enemies all the time. Wonderful. Well, it looks like the only places that they're appearing is where there are holes in the clouds. So, you know, it's not all bad, but even so. Why is the cloud like purple anyway? You know, clouds aren't purple, that's just ridiculous. You can't have purple clouds, seriously. Okay, so there was probably something, you know, like going to appear around about there, which would have given me secret exit type stuff. I can't really do very much about it if that is actually the case, because obviously I don't have, you know, the capacity to do that. And there is a midpoint, so this is gonna be wonderful, right? There is nothing up there, so there's no point in going there, we just have to go along this way. Well, this isn't too bad, because there's enough space to maneuver, and I guess since I have a fireball, it's kind of handy, but, how would I have gotten the shell down there? I have a feeling I kind of needed to get the shell down there as well, but I don't know how I would do it. What the hell? How the fuck was I supposed to get around that? Oh, so yeah, once again we're taking leaps into blindness at times, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. Yeah, I realise time is getting kind of thin, Mr. Game, but I'm not willing to take too many risks here. I just want the shell to respawn, because I kind of want that flower at the end of all of this. Because, you know, having additional artillery is always a good thing. Except I'm kind of losing my artillery all the time to random stuff, so... Damn you. Seriously, damn you. That's just ridiculous. Oh well, we can still get ourselves a mushroom, I think, if I'm careful, which I am kind of not, but you know, we are careful enough to get ourselves that. Okay, well, I have a feeling it's got something to do with that red block, red block square thing. However, I am going to take a look for the secret exit anyway, so let's have a go. You know, I'll be back if I find anything. Oh-ho! There's a coin block, if you're interested. Okay, so that shell is kind of bugging me. It seems that is pretty much where the secret exit, you know, like, thing probably is. Can I get under to get to it? I can, I think. Can I get round to it, though? No. How the hell do I get that? I have no idea, but apparently that is where it is. Okay. Well, that Koopa can fly through the thing, but I cannot. That's mean. How am I supposed to get there? Do I have to, like, die and get it? But then if I die, how am I gonna get the thing? I don't know, but let's try anyway. Because I'm kind of thinking that's like a respawn point. Well, I'm right about that. But it's only for a mushroom. Right, okay, that doesn't help. I think it's got something to do with the red switch, so I should probably just leave it at that. Yeah. Oh well, we tried. So, on to Vendo Roots. You know, that's, again, if anybody knows or does any research on that, then, you know, just, you know, tell me in the comments if I'm missing stuff there, but... Okay, so we can fall through the edges of the clouds. Well, I think that's just showing, you know, that the place is starting to be a bit more obscure, so, you know, be careful a little bit. Because, yeah, the edges are starting to get a little bit bad, Mr. Banzai Guy. And apparently we have a rainbow here. You know, we can go on the rainbow, just because. Yep. Yeah, treasure is not gonna happen. That was bad. Play all around, because it's apparently different to do that. And we have got to take blind leaps of faith, just because the game doesn't tell us otherwise. Why the hell didn't you jump, Luigi? Seriously, you silly person, you're supposed to jump out the way of bullets. Oh, come on. God, I hate it when stuff like that happens. Really, there's nothing you can do about it if you don't know the enemy is there before you start the level. It's just silly, you know? So I guess the coins there were telling you that that was where the edge of the world was, so, you know, they're pretty useful. Telling you where the edge of the world is always a useful thing. So... so I guess we're just progressing along the same bit that we did before, but, you know, I've got to do it, so away we go down the hill. And, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going in the same place as we had before. Not particularly exciting, but, you know, I'm right where I died anyway, I think. Yep, because you can't see where you're going, so blind leap of faith. And... ridiculous. Okay, now that we know exactly where we're going, you know? Oh, I don't know what I think about that, to be perfectly honest. You know, it just doesn't feel that great at the moment, you know, having to do stuff like that. How am I... Oh, right, that's how you're supposed to get it. Well, okay then, if that's how it's gonna be, then that's how it's going to be, I suppose. I do realise I'm probably sounding a little bit sour out of some of this, you know, it does feel like I'm being overly negative, but I mean, I'm still enjoying this. It's just there's some parts of it which are really not that fair, you know. It kind of feels like that. I mean, what the hell was that? It's just little like details of stuff which is really starting to get on my nerves, because it's stuff that you can't possibly know in advance, or it feels like you can't possibly know in advance. You know, whether it actually is or not, it might just be me exaggerating, but it just feels kind of really bad, you know, because how are you supposed to really know that that is actually, you know, something that you can go into? It just... it's that invisible coffee. You can't even see, like, anything in this, to be honest. You can't see what is going on, and you can't see your fireballs unless they appear in open ground, and it's just actually kind of bad design, I think, you know? Or it feels like bad design to me. That's, again, it's all my opinion here, probably, but, you know, I guess since I'm the one that's actually playing this, my opinion is kind of valid here, but, it doesn't feel like it's well thought out, you know? There's, like, an idea there which is not bad, but then the execution of said idea is just not fair, you know? How I didn't die to that, I don't know, and how that guy just magically teleports his, the shell when I'm trying to kill him with it is... What the hell? Come on, just die already! Jesus Christ, why are you not dying? I've never seen that in any other hack ever. You know, that whole random, oh hey, we're going to just teleport the shell across so that you can't kill us. Isn't that wonderful? How the fuck did that work? I was facing the wrong direction. I'm not complaining at actual success, but, you know, it's just there. It shouldn't actually have happened. But whatever. Please don't tell me you're gonna die. No, you're not, because there's a cloud over there. Oh boy, what an introduction to World 4, eh? I don't know how many worlds there are in this thing, actually, but, I think I'm going to leave it there, because that's 4 levels I've done, so that's going to be it for tonight. Now I've got lots of stuff I can edit, so over the next few hours I can do that, you know, because I've got to if you're going to see this. So, this has been gamercal, you've been watching Super Luigi World. I'll try and be a little bit more positive on this in the next few videos, but it just seems to be playing it almost entirely onto 2 or 3 principles of stuff which I really hate. That being blind jumps that you can't see what's going on, you know, enemies that you can't see until you've hit them, and the whole Koopa shell thing is just getting really old by now. But thankfully they're not actually any more difficult to deal with right now, you know, they're not being nasty like they were in the earlier levels, but even so, it's not that great. Oh well, see you guys.